embarrassing. Somebody say amen. You ever had a time in your life that you went through a financial crisis or you went through something and you hated to even tell anybody because it was just embarrassing? Anybody ever had that happen to you? We've been there before, and as much as I'd hate to tell you this, we've had times that it got down to the wire and we've lost stuff. But I can tell you tonight that God has always been faithful to turn around after it was over with and bless us with something else. I've had times before that we fell on hard times, and I mean I've had to pawn stuff off. I've got pictures. You can look at them in the back or in the foyer there whenever we used to do homeless ministry. We would go out every Saturday. We'd set up in the park there in Apopka. We would take our money to buy food to be able to feed the homeless people. I'm saying that for a reason. And so we are sacrifice. You know, we've had times before we having church in a storefront building. We take money out of our own pocket to make sure the church bills got paid, the rent got paid. Amen. But then we fall on hard times. And that guitar that I love so much, I mean, it was dear to me. It had a quilt top pattern in the wood. If you don't know much about wood, quilt top is a very beautiful wood pattern. And Sister Tracy, I hated to do it, but you know, my mama taught me something when I was young. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. I didn't want to part with it, and I thought, well, I'll take it down to the pawn shop. I'll pawn it off in a few months. I'll get the money. I'll buy it back, and all will be well. Do you know it never got any better for a while? And you know what wound up happening? I lost my guitar. I mean, it cut me like a knife. But you see now, tonight, that guitar that I have, that is some years later, that guitar is valued about $1,200 to $1,400, and it's probably nicer as far as the value than the one that meant so much. Yes, I lost that, but God has a way of replenishing that if you're willing to stick through whatever it is that you're facing. Can you say amen? I've had times before that it's got hard. Amen. I'm telling you, not just financially, but there's been times before that I've lost good friends. Anybody ever had somebody that you just loved? You were close to them, and something happened between you and them. Somebody told something on you. Somebody said something. Something got distorted, and somebody took something the wrong way, and you lost people that were dear to you, people that meant the